Here we are, we locked down in different cities, and our virtual connection falls apart. Guess it's been too many years since California. Now the memories of us is all I have. See, one day I'm gonna reach ya, take a plane for many miles. We pretend that time didn't pass us by when we're on Mulholland Drive. I know it won't be long before dawn, gotta be patient for a while. Someday we'll look at stars in this same sky, when I'm on the other side.
What's up? I haven't done this in a while. I keep saying that because every time I try to get this started up again, something comes up, or not really that, something comes up, work comes up, and then I can't, or I'm just tired, and it's like I just want some downtime, some quiet time. That's usually what happens anyways. But I am gonna try to start this what I'm gonna call Truck Chronicles, because I'm in my truck and stuff. So with that, I'm gonna see how that goes. I just finished a little cup of coffee, and I tried to write, and I wrote a little bit, but it wasn't anything. What I said in there was just generally, I thought I had more to write about. I felt not foggy this morning, like foggy brain, but just scattered. I still felt scatterbrained, and so I thought maybe a cup of coffee and some writing would do me good. And it's not that it did me bad, it's just when I got down to the writing, it wasn't as extensive or as long as I thought it would be. But nonetheless, I now have this camera. I'm using the M50, and I have a Sigma 16mm lens on it, for all my camera people out there and whatnot. You see how it works. I have a Boya. It's a cheaper, it's a better boom mic, and from what it seemed like, I tried this at work to record some videos. It seemed like it was working pretty well, so I'm going to see how these go, more as far as just me one-on-one actually talking to you. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can use this medium and get some type of rhythm going, some type of consistency. Consistency, but at this point, it's, just like get some kind of rhythm going, so that whenever I do feel like there's something to be said, I can bring it here and then go from there. What's up? So I had a little technical glitch, and I was talking without the microphone on, but here we are. So this video popped up recently in the past couple of days. It's an older gentleman. He's a rancher. A lot of motivational life stuff. He's older, not gray beard, but grayish beard, legit mustache. But he was talking about, like chill. Like one of his themes for that certain video that popped up in my algorithm was like chill. Like go hiking, go for a bike ride, go to the gym, whatever that thing is that kind of helps you relax. Do that thing. And one part he got to was, make sure I'm still in focus here yet. One thing he got to was be your age, act your age. Or he didn't say act your age, I think he said be your age. And so when he got to that part, it kind of took me aback, because I don't believe I'm old. I am rather healthy. Generally speaking, obviously I have my vices, which I talked about in previous podcasts, years ago and so on, and I'm still dealing with that stuff. But the point is, it said be your age, and again, it took me aback, and it made me think, because it's like, well, I'm not young the way I used, like number wise. It made me think. That's one thing that I like about watching motivational videos on my algorithm, and certain people that come up, and a lot of times it's not even that it motivates me, but it makes me sit down, and it regrounds me, so that I can see, am I doing something that I like? Do I need to make a change? What change do I need to do? What are my likes? What are my wants, my needs? What are my expectations? For myself and for myself and from others. What are my expectations? You know, what do I want to get out of this? What do I feel I need in life? For me, it's life. The whole. Every time I think about moving with life, my podcast, and the conversations I had, the people, my friends and family back home that I've got to have conversations with, it's still prominent. The moving with life theme for me, it's very prominent. And he said, "Be your age." So that's one thing that I've been thinking about, and that took me back to a conversation that I had recently with a friend. We're walking. We had just finished work, but we were walking, and I forgot what he said that led to me going on like a little tangent. I made myself stop because I was like, "Well, I mean, why? I don't want to go into too many cliches, after a long day of work." But what I got to was being perfect versus being better. Because I think obviously not obviously, but I kind of account. I just made a note in my phone saying, being perfect versus being better, and what I got into in that brief conversation was, being perfect is something. It's not about being perfect. It's about being better, and being better doesn't mean anybody expects you to be perfect. Being better is opening the door for someone, helping someone. If you see them struggling moving a box, or they drop their book, or they drop their bag, or they drop something, they drop money, they drop their phone, whatever it may be, they dropped it, and you help them pick it up. Someone needs help opening the door. I think I already said that. Opening the door, saying good morning, smiling at somebody. I feel like my face is pretty straight and maybe stern looking or serious looking all the time, and that's just not the case. And I try to not force myself, but I try to consciously smile, say good morning, good afternoon, whatever the case may be, but with a smile. Like, no matter what, in that instance, just being the opposite of maybe what you feel, might help a little bit. But I just wanted to wrap that up here. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna piece this together as far as the full video. But I wanted to get this down, being perfect versus being better. And I think sometimes our own illusion in our own heads is when we think, oh, be better, means we need to reach for perfection, and don't even do that. Just being better. And again, not to, as I'm regurgitating and going in circles here now, which is usually my cue to wrap things up. But being better is not striving to be perfect. It's just, hey man, do you need help? Hey, good morning. How are you? But genuinely asking how are you. Oh, good. And maybe you're not good. Maybe it's been a rough day, or whatever the situation may be. But for that instance, for that moment, consciously trying to be better. So with that, this is the first video back. How long they'll last, I can't say. I don't know. But I will do what I can with what I got, and that's the point of doing even this video here, is trying to get back into a short rhythm, because it's something that I enjoy doing. It helps me also, bring my thoughts to words. I'm not just there sitting and writing and thinking all day long, which is not a bad thing. I mean, I've been fortunate to be able to read and write quite a bit over the past few weeks, but now I feel like it's time to, with whatever time and whatever opportunities I have, I can then flip that around and bring it to this and have a short conversation and then go from there. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. If you've made it to this part of the video, more to come, more music to come, more life to come, moving with life. I still feel very strongly about that title and that theme. It's a theme for me, and I'm gonna keep pushing, keep doing what I can while I can with what I got. So we'll see you all in the next video.